Hi, I'm Marcie Billen with Relocating Realty and Keller Mulinix here in Norman, Oklahoma, and this is part 2 of my tour of downtown. So I'm going to be doing from James Garner, which is in the middle of downtown, or really near the end of it, all the way down to Porter. I'm going to show you some of the entertainment that we have, the stores, and then of course the restaurants. All right, come with me. So for entertainment downtown, we have the Sooner Theater, which has some different plays and musicals that go on throughout the year, and of course kids camps and things like that. So these works of art in downtown, this is obviously a music note. These are actually bike racks, and you'll see them in a bunch of different spots, not just in downtown, but also in parks as well. This is our local scuba diving shop. So if you're into scuba diving, this is the place to go. We have a couple of banks here downtown, just like Armstrong at the other end of the street. So this one here is Arvest, which is one of the regional banks. Its headquarters are in Arkansas. And then we also have First Fidelity here on the corner as well. So down this way, and of course I'm shooting on a Saturday today, so no one's down at the courthouse, but the courthouse is down this street, which is Peters and Main Street. That coffee shop right in front of us is called Michelangelo's, and it's definitely one of the oldest coffee shops in Norman and probably one of the most popular. They don't just have coffee, they also do wine and a little bit of food, and they have other groups that meet there as well, like book clubs, and then they have like poetry nights and music and things like that. And of course downtown is always changing. Some of the new things that we have down here are breweries. So Norman has quite a few breweries at this point. I probably won't mention them all because I rarely go inside of them. This is one of the newest shops that we have here in downtown Norman. They have houseplants, which I always look online at, and then they have a bunch of cool shirts and also some nice dresses and things like that, and some very cool cards, but I haven't been able to go inside yet. Someday. One of the entertainment pieces here downtown, of course, will Wine and Palette. And Oklahoma does have medical marijuana, so there are quite a few dispensaries around town. This is our pretty much the only one in town at this point, sort of like a mystical shop. You can buy crystals, different things. This is probably my favorite sushi bar in Norman. So it's called Full Moon, and it's a really great environment inside. Pricey, however, excellent sushi. One of the murals in downtown. One of the things I love about downtown is just that it changes a lot too. So you always have to check back and make sure that stores are still there and still open. And we have so many new things coming in. Like I said, these breweries that I show you, they haven't been here that long. And so hopefully Norman will get even more entertainment and fun social activities just like that. One of the yoga places here in town. This Bluebonnet bar is definitely one of the oldest bars here. Bigfoot Creative is a t-shirt shop, and they have screen printing, and a lot of people get their custom shirts done here. This is Red Brick Bar. A lot of live music goes on here. It's a pretty big space, as you can see. Definitely one of the more popular bars in Norman. The Garage is a chain restaurant, however, still an amazing place to get burgers. They don't have a great patio, however, their inside is really great, and people definitely go in there to watch sports. One of our pizza places, Notorious Pie. Rusty's Frozen Custard, which is right here on the corner, is a Norman staple. We went there just the other day because it was ice cream day. This is our German restaurant in town, Das Boot, or Das Boot Camp, I guess, but everyone calls it Das Boot. And I've covered some other restaurants in some other Oklahoma towns as well. But if you are wanting German food in Norman, this is where you gotta go. Right in front of us here, we're coming up on the diner. So this is one of the breakfast places that you usually have a line out the door to get into. It's literally just like it sounds. Next to it, is Victoria's. Victoria's is one of our Norman staples in terms of Italian food. Been here for a very long time, but not in this location. It actually used to be on Campus Corner. I really love the architecture in this section of downtown. And then you can see here our amazing mural peeking up over the top. Bison Witches is definitely like a pre-game kind of sandwich shop. Really chill spot. Guest room is our record shop in town. You can literally buy records there. And then we have another brunch spot. It's pretty popular next to it called Syrup. This spot is called the Meeting Place. I have not eaten there yet. The spot I just showed you is called the Meeting Place, and I haven't eaten there yet. First, because it's barbecue, and I really hate barbecue. If you're moving to Oklahoma, you probably should get used to it. However, I just really don't ever eat it. But that spot, the Meeting Place, actually used to be one of my favorite bars in town called McNelly's. So it makes me sad to think of going in there and not being able to order a burger and beer like I always did. Thanks so much for watching my tour of downtown Norman. I really appreciate you guys. Go ahead and hit subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss any content, and I will see you next time.